Ever wondered how culture and ideas shape the world of diplomacy? Welcome to the fascinating realm of soft power diplomacy. This is a sphere where influence is wielded not through military might or economic sanctions, but through the compelling allure of culture, political values, and foreign policies that resonate with people beyond borders. Soft power is the ability to shape the preferences of others through appeal and attraction. It's about winning hearts and minds. It's about portraying a country's culture, political ideals, and policies as attractive to the rest of the world. But why is this so important? Well, in an increasingly interconnected world, the power to persuade can often be more effective than the power to command. With soft power, nations can foster relationships, create alliances, and promote their interests globally without resorting to coercion or force. Let's delve a little deeper into the role of culture and ideas in this context. Culture is more than just art, music, and cuisine. It's a reflection of a nation's identity, its values, and its way of life. When a country's culture is admired, it can become a powerful tool in international relations, creating a positive image and fostering mutual understanding. Ideas, on the other hand, are the bedrock of policy decisions. They guide the direction of a nation's foreign policy and shape its interactions with the world. When these ideas align with global norms and values, they can greatly enhance a nation's soft power. Think about it. When a nation's culture and ideas are attractive, other countries are more likely to align with its values, adopt its policies, and support its objectives. This influence can be seen in everything from votes at the United Nations to the popularity of a country's products abroad. So culture and ideas aren't just about art and philosophy. They're strategic assets, shaping perceptions, influencing decisions, and playing a pivotal role in global diplomacy. Culture and ideas, it seems, are not just about art and philosophy. They hold sway in the corridors of power, too. Let's take a journey to the land of the rising sun, Japan, and see how it employs soft power diplomacy. Japan, an island nation in East Asia, is a potent example of a country that has successfully harnessed the power of culture and ideas to project influence beyond its borders. This soft power diplomacy is seen in the global popularity of its unique cultural exports like anime, cuisine, technology, and the Zen philosophy. Anime, a style of animation that originated in Japan, has taken the world by storm. It's not just a form of entertainment, it's a cultural phenomenon that shapes perceptions of Japan as a creative and innovative powerhouse. From Sailor Moon to Naruto, these animated series have carved out a niche in the global entertainment landscape and introduced millions to Japanese culture. Next, let's talk about Japanese cuisine. From sushi to ramen, Japanese food is adored worldwide for its simplicity, elegance, and balance of flavors. This global gastronomic influence has not only enhanced Japan's soft power but also sparked an interest in the country's traditions and lifestyle. Technology is another arena where Japan wields significant influence. Japan's reputation as a technological leader, with brands like Sony and Toyota, has been instrumental in shaping international perceptions of the country as a hub of innovation and quality. And then there's Zen philosophy, a school of Mahayana Buddhism that emphasizes meditation and intuition. Its principles have found resonance in the Western world, influencing areas as diverse as business, design, and personal development. By exporting Zen philosophy, Japan has positioned itself as a source of wisdom and balance in today's fast-paced world. Through these cultural and intellectual exports, Japan has managed to shift global perceptions and build strong relationships with other countries. It's a testament to the power of culture and ideas in diplomacy, showing that influence doesn't always have to be exerted through economic or military might. Japan, through its cultural and intellectual influence, has managed to make a significant impact on the global stage. Now, let's move to the heart of Europe, France, a country that's famous for its soft power diplomacy. When we think about France, what often comes to mind? Perhaps it's the rich culture steeped in history, the enchanting language, the world-renowned cuisine, or the captivating art scene. These elements are not just the pride of the nation, but also potent tools in France's diplomatic arsenal. France's cultural diplomacy is a prime example of soft power in action. The country harnesses its cultural heritage, arts, language, and ideas to shape global perceptions and maintain a strong influence in international affairs. From the allure of Paris, the fashion capital of the world, to the global spread of French language and literature, France's cultural offerings have a far-reaching impact. One key aspect of France's soft power is the promotion of the French language. Through the establishment of French schools and cultural centers worldwide, France ensures that its language and culture continue to thrive beyond its borders. This linguistic diplomacy boosts France's global standing and opens avenues for cultural exchange and cooperation. Moreover, France's rich artistic heritage, from the Louvre's masterpieces to Cannes Film Festival's glamour, also serves as a beacon of soft power. These cultural assets not only attract millions of tourists each year, but also foster a positive image of France globally. France has also been a thought leader in various spheres, such as human rights, fashion, and gastronomy. Its ideas and values are often seen as benchmarks, reinforcing its soft power. However, this is not a one-way street. France's cultural diplomacy also involves listening and engaging with other cultures. This mutual exchange is crucial in fostering understanding, respect, and collaboration. So, what's the takeaway here? France's cultural diplomacy is about more than spreading French culture and language. It's about sharing and exchanging ideas, fostering mutual understanding, and building bridges between cultures. It's about making France not just heard, but also understood and appreciated. France, with its strong cultural identity, continues to wield a significant influence in global diplomacy. We've talked about soft power, but what about hard power, and how do they differ? In the realm of international relations, soft power and hard power are two sides of the same coin, each with its own unique set of strategies and tools. Let's start with hard power. This is the traditional view of power, often associated with military might, economic sanctions, or political pressure. It's tangible, direct, and often confrontational. Think of it as the big stick a country wields when it wants to get its way, no matter what. Now, let's contrast that with soft power. This is the subtler, gentler cousin of hard power. It's about winning hearts and minds through cultural influence, persuasive dialogue, and shared values. It's less about coercion, more about attraction. It's the allure of a country's culture, its ideals, its way of life. Hard power says, do as I say or else. Soft power, on the other hand, whispers, follow me because you want to. But here's the thing, in the real world, countries don't just pick one or the other. They use a combination of both soft and hard power to achieve their international objectives. This blend is often referred to as smart power. For example, a country might use hard power to defend its borders and maintain national security, while simultaneously deploying soft power to build alliances, foster goodwill, and promote its cultural values abroad. Remember, it's not about which is better or worse. It's about using the right tool for the right job. Hard power can be effective in certain situations, but it can also breed resentment and conflict. Soft power, while persuasive, may not always be enough in the face of serious threats or conflicts. The art of diplomacy, then, lies in finding the right balance between hard and soft power, in knowing when to wield the big stick and when to extend the olive branch. Soft power and hard power together form a dynamic duo in the world of diplomacy. So, what have we learned about the influence of culture and ideas on global diplomacy? In our exploration, we've delved into the fascinating world of soft power diplomacy. It's the kind of power that doesn't rely on might or coercion, but rather on attraction and persuasion. It's the power that comes from being admired and respected, from having a culture that others aspire to emulate. We've seen how Japan leverages its rich cultural heritage, from anime to Zen Buddhism, to forge stronger connections with the world. We've observed how France, with its renowned gastronomy and fashion, exudes an allure that draws people in, shaping their perceptions and attitudes. Through these examples, we've seen that the power of culture is not confined within borders, but transcends them, influencing how nations interact with each other. But the power of culture and ideas is not just about charm and allure. It's also about values, principles, and ideologies. It's about promoting democracy, human rights, and environmental sustainability. These ideas, when shared and upheld, can foster mutual understanding, respect, and cooperation among nations. They can become the common ground upon which diplomatic relations are built and sustained. In essence, soft power diplomacy is about influence. It's about shaping the global narrative in a way that aligns with a nation's interests and values. And this influence is not achieved through force, but through the power of attraction. It's about making others want what you want, not because they have to, but because they want to. In an increasingly interconnected world, the role of culture and ideas in global diplomacy cannot be overstated. They are not just valuable assets, but also powerful tools for diplomacy. They can open doors, bridge divides, and foster mutual understanding in a way that traditional diplomacy sometimes cannot. It's clear that culture and ideas are more than just expressions of human creativity. They are strategic tools in global diplomacy.